Hi everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to make I'm not sure what to call it. It's something you can put on like the outside of a journal, like as a cover design, or you could put it inside a journal. And I have made one already that I'll show you. This one is inside a journal. And here it is. So, I have just this ribbon running through it with some eyelets right here. And then it has these flips that come out. And this has a pocket here and a flip, and there's a pocket on this side. And then here, there's a pocket and another flip. And here, there's a pocket and another flip. And then there's journaling spot. Or you could put more pockets or tuck places or side pockets or belly bands or, you know, just whatever you want to do. I mean, the sky's the limit as far as this goes on how you decorate it. How many elements, how many flips you put in it. You know, it's all just whatever you want to do. There we go. So I thought this was really cute, and I ended up putting it you see here on the inside of a journal. But the one we're going to make today is for a new journal that I'm starting, and this is actually going to be on the outside. It's going to be the cover, as it were. So I've started this journal. All I've done is just the base and covered it in this really cool handmade textured paper, and it's actually going to be a black and white journal. I've collected all kinds of ephemera and digital pages and what have you, that's all just strictly black and white. So that's what this is going to be, even though to my surprise, I actually discovered that when I put white up against this paper, this is more of a cream or an ivory. So I thought, oh shoot, because I thought it was white. But anyway, that's my plan. And so what we're going to make today is making it for the cover of that journal. So this is the base that I've made already, and what this is 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, but you can use anything, right? And this is pretty you know, it's pretty thick paper. It's certainly not copy paper. This is more like cardstock. So you want something that your elements are going, you don't want just flimsy copy paper. You want something that's going to be more substantial, right? And so I cut this down to be 12 inches by 10 inches. Okay. And then I folded it in half like this, right? So that's where we are here. It's the piece, it's cut down, it's 12 by 10. I folded it in half. I put, and this is measurements based on this journal, okay? So your measurements are going to be different depending on what you're making it, you know, for, or where you're going to put it and what size it needs to be. But I'm making for this one, and this is 5 inches by 7.5. So it's kind of small. It's on the smaller side. And that was dictated by the size of this paper. So, but yours can be, you know, any size you want it to be for what you're working on. But for me, 12 inches wide, 10 inches in height. I folded it in half. And here I measured, so I wanted the base to be no more than 4 inches. So I measured from the center out, and I scored at those 2 lines, making this 4 inches. And then the rest of it, I just fold in, and I did a little trimming on the end here. I folded in and did some more trimming on the end here. So, you know, it all works. It all folds nicely. I plan on making pockets. So I did the punch out here. So I have a pocket here and here. And then I have another one that's going to be at the top. So this one is going to be slightly different from the one I showed you, but that's the beauty of it. I mean, this could be anything, you know, anything you want it to be. It can be as elaborate as you want it to be. It could be as simple as you want it to be. The size, of course, is going to dictate, you know, your project, really. So this is our base. And this is where we're starting with today. So I have gathered up everything I could find that's black and white. So I have scrapbook paper that I found. I gathered up. These are white. This is just the you know, the back of ones, but they're, you know, plain. And then I found some black, or somewhat black. Well, that's not, but this side is black. So I have those. I have some cardstock that's white-ish. You know, this is more of a cream color too, which might be a good idea to use. I gathered up some other like index cards. These are like photo cards. What you would print photos on. Really, you know, they're small ones. I've got these that are like blank cards for card making. See, they already have the score line here to fold. You know, so these are like for card making. I think I got these at a thrift store. I've got the envelopes here that goes with those. So envelopes are great to use for flips and stuff because they already have your little flap. I had these tiny little envelopes. So yeah, I just gathered up, you know, everything I could find that's white. So we are going to start with, so I got these. These are the blank card things, and I cut this to be the size I want, and basically whatever you use is going to wrap around and it attaches back here, and then that's going to be your flip. Okay, so I have a second one here, and that attaches there, and that's going to be your flip. So you just keep building. You just keep building. So we're gonna go ahead and start by getting this glued down. I hope everyone's doing well, having a good week, able to do some crafting. I hope this inspires. So yeah, one about there. So the first one's always the easiest. It's the second one that, you know, needs, you always want to keep in mind which way is up. Especially if you're using any pattern, you know, patterns or anything like that. You know, of course, you just want to make sure that you got things going in the right direction. So yeah, the second one is always trickier because you've got to get it lined up with the first one. So get that like that. Okay, hold that down and get that glued. And these don't have to wrap around here as much as what these are. It can just be a very slight wrap around. Okay, so we got those. And then I thought these little envelopes would work really well. So, see, and then this just wraps around just a little bit, which is fine. It doesn't need to wrap around that much. Just something that holds it, really. Hope I got that in the right spot. Yay. I like this reptile glue that I use. It's very similar to art glitter glue, but it doesn't grab quite as quickly as art glitter glue tends to. So you do have a little bit of wiggle room for, you know, moving something if you act quickly enough anyway. So then this one, I'm just going to line it up with that one. Like I said, the second one is always more tricky than the first because it's got to match up with the first one. So yeah, you could do all kinds of stuff with this, huh? Okay, so now we have a flip, a flip, a flip, a flip, a flip, and a flip. Not fun. So from here, I mean, you know, sky's the limit on what you want to do. You know, you can decorate this up. You can add pockets. Just all kinds of stuff. So on here, do we want to make this a pocket or not? I don't know. Maybe we do. It's going to be kind of a small pocket, but let's go ahead and see if we can't. Not really sure how to. How would I do this? I know what we can do. So I'm going to glue this down just so it's not causing trouble later. Okay. And let's see here. I need to mark this. I hope I'm in frame. Oh gee, I hope I'm in frame. I can't see whether I'm in frame or not. So, well, if I haven't been in frame, you're not going to see this video. So, let's see. I'm going to be able to see that mark. Trying to get this the right size. Okay. So on this project, I'm not going to be inking anything. Nope. There we go. So yeah, I'm not going to ink anything on this project. But you know, you're certainly welcome to ink away, because most of the time I do, as you know. I love to ink things, but in this case, I'm not going to be. So, it's hard to see that pencil mark, especially when you get it in the cutter. So what is that anyway? 3 and a little less than 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Hopefully that's the same. It's a great way to use, well, depending on, you know, what color scheme you're going with, but it's a great way to use if you have scrapbook paper and the back of it is white and you don't really care for the design on the paper. This is a great way to use scrapbook paper. So we're going to just glue this down on here. And let's see, I need a thumb thing. And I'm not sure about this paper. So I'm gonna back it with some other paper, because my punch does not care for thin paper at all. It will make you suffer if you try and put thin paper in it. So that's kind of unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Oh, I wasn't going to do that at all, was I? I was going to do this. Okay, well, that still works. So I'm going to glue that down. Boy, it's hard to see. Here, wait a minute. This should work. Oops. Too much white. There, that's better. Now I can see where I'm putting it. So I want to glue that right down like that, and we'll have a little pocket here. That's kind of thin though. I think I want to reinforce this first. So let's go ahead and do that. So I wonder if we could just match it up with our punch here. That would be awesome. Oops. Oops. So there, that's good, huh? Should have thought of that first. Well, we'll remember to do that for the second one, won't we? There we go. So let's just make the second one while we're thinking about it. And I'm going to use this. Get it glued down. I just like to reinforce things, especially if they're going to be used as a pocket, you know, just to give it a little bit more just for it to be a little bit more substantial with the use of a pocket. You know, you don't want flimsy paper. That out. Yeah, I think we need to let that dry a little bit before we put the thumb hole in there. Otherwise, you know, that's another area of problems when you try and punch something that has wet glue. So let's just get this one lined up. Oh, wait a minute. Careful what you're doing, sweetie. This is supposed to be a pocket, so we're just gluing along the sides. Honestly, some days. Okay, so let's just get this lined up. Okay. There. Now we got a little pocket. Now we can do this side, and this should be okay now to punch out. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yay. Okay, and we just want to glue along the sides of this one. Get it in there. So I'm real excited about a black and white journal. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and you know, like I said, gathering elements that are just black and white, which, you know, it's not as easy as you would think. Okay, so There we go. Now we have little pockets there. And we want to decorate. Oh, look at this. All this stuff. All right, so I have these. I got these from Tracy Fox. She had a black and white kit that came out, so of course I got it. And it's got all kinds of cool stuff. Black and white cussy butt, black and white butterflies. Little specimen things. She does a great job with those, doesn't she? So yeah. So I haven't gotten these cut out yet, and I meant to do that. So, you know how I feel about sitting and watching someone fussy cut. It's like watching paint dry, huh? And I don't want you to do that. So I am going to pause and get these cut out, at least some of them, and be right back. Okay, we're back. I have got a whole bunch of stuff ready to go. I've got butterflies. I've got these little butterfly things. I also have these shapes, which I thought would be a nice backing for the butterfly things. I've got flowers. I've got these things from Tracy Fox. So, yeah, we're ready. We're ready to go. So, first I'm going to, let's see. Oops. Well, let's see. I see a little bit of an issue that I need to fix, or it'd make me crazy. So, there we go. I still have my pockets. Yep. All right. So, I thought that would be nice there. That looks pretty. And, I might do something else. Oh, geez. All right. So now we got glue issues. What happens with these things? I don't know. This has been upside down the whole time because I know it's getting empty. So, or maybe it is empty, huh? Maybe that's the problem all along. It is empty. It's hard to tell with these bottles. All right, well, we're not gonna waste our time fooling around with glue, are we? No, we'll just use this. That's all right. So we're going to put that down right here. And then I have a bunch of these sayings. So I thought that would be cool on the other side. Okay. What's neat is that this little project is so versatile. You know, like I said, you can do any number of things. So I need something in the pockets. I wonder if these will fit. Look at that. Ta-da. And I'll put one over here. Those are just neat little things to find in the pocket. I might make something else. I'm not sure. Wow. They're both the same. Why doesn't this one fit? Well, now isn't that... Maybe I glued it too much. Well, that's the problem sometimes. If you don't get your glue right on the edge, it changes the inside. Okay. And I was thinking maybe we could have something like that. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that. And I'm resisting inking. I am resisting the ink. So that's going to be rough. Not inking everything. Because I do like the looks of it when you ink, but I just don't know what color I would use that I have that would, you know, lend itself to this black and white theme. I mean, some black would be good, but I don't have... Well, I do have black archival. I do have the black in the archival, so I don't know. We'll keep that out and see. You know, if it bothers me too much, I guess I could break down and ink something. There's that. And we also have our closure. So what I have are is paper that I use to cover the journal, and I've cut it down. As you can see, I have put the eyelet in there. That's another thing that I'm sure you don't need to see for the 10,000th time how to do that. So just going to kind of judge where I want these to land. Maybe like that. Go around like that. Or maybe like that. And do we want it like that, or yeah, I guess I do. So, oh, dang it. This might be there. Okay, so glue on this side. And then this side is kind of wanting to cause me trouble. Go. Hopefully that didn't move. I don't think it did, but I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, right? The whole point of handmade is not perfect. If people wanted perfect, they would buy a journal that was machine made somewhere in China. So there's that. And now we need to have something to close it with. Just wondering, I have seam binding, which would work really well. But I'm just, what do you think? I don't know. I think this might be too big. Or not. How about that? Oh, that's adorable, isn't it? I love that. Okay. Alright, that was easy. We like easy, right? So, now I haven't figured out a better way of doing it other than putting it through both of them on the back side, so you can tie them on the front side. I haven't thought of something better than that, so yeah, let me know if you know a better way of doing that. I don't want too much bulk, you know, at this side, and I don't want them doubled, so I wasn't sure how to do that any better. I think that'll work. I don't know. It's kind of bulky, but this is going to be the cover, so, you know, we do want something a little bit more, you know. What is that? Is that something needs to be cut, or is that the thing I put inside? I get kind of fussy about some things. Some things don't bother me at all, and other things I get real fussy about. So, excuse me while I be fussy. Okay. Alright, so now let's go to the next level. So do we want to, I mean, there's all just, you know, you can do all kinds of things, right? You can decorate the front and have pockets on the inside. You can have pockets here and on the inside. I mean, it's just, well, it's just never ending. It truly is never ending. Golly, you can do all kinds of stuff. So I have those. Those are, I want to keep those out. Maybe take a look at that. So let's see what we want to do. Oh, I've got these birds. I've got birds. They need to be fussy cutted a little bit better, but I've got labels. I got words. Yep. I got, ooh. I got these things. That kind of has like a, I don't know, to me it looks like it has kind of a pink cast to it, doesn't it? Am I just seeing things or what? It looks like a pink cast. But I think that's pretty. Just the edge of this is just bugging me. It does not appear to be straight. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I'm starting to get real fidgety about it, and I don't like that. Oh my heavenly days. Everything's dropping. Excuse me for a minute. I just need to do something about this. It just doesn't seem straight to me, and it's bugging me to no end. Oh boy, that's really bad now. Why is it at a slant? To me, it looks like it's slanted. Well, the whole paper got slanted somehow. But that's better. At least it's straight now and not kind of wonky. Okay, so trying to think, do I have anything else? No, that's not black and white. This might prove to be more challenging than what I thought it might. What are these? I think they're stickers, but are they pre-cut or do you cut them? Oh, I'll check that out. Okay. Well, that makes life better. I can actually see what it is. Oh, yes. We're getting all stuck up here. Okay, so yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Oh, this is fun. Oops. It just helps to see, you know, what you actually have. Because the background kind of, you're not really sure what the shape is. Does that make sense? So, yeah, it's a lot easier when you can see what the actual shape is and the size, that sort of thing. So, okay, so let's go back to this. So I definitely want that there. But you know, you could spend a lot of time on these. You know, like I said, you can make it any size, you know, that's going to be right for your project. And any number of layers, you know, any number of fold outs, really. I wanted to use, you know, those CD envelopes. I know I have some of those, but I couldn't find them anywhere. So, I don't know. They're somewhere, that's for sure, but I couldn't find them. So, I kind of wanted to use those, although I think they might be too big for this particular one, just because of the limiting size of the journal itself. But to, you know, make another one for a regular size journal, those would be awesome. Yeah, I thought I had some, but I got things in too many nooks and crannies around here. I don't even know where anything is. Okay, so there's that. That makes a nice little journaling spot, perhaps. And on this side, I think we want a pocket. I don't think I have any more of that paper, so we could use an envelope. Yes, we could. We could use an envelope. That needs to be cut off. Oh, sorry. Hopefully I've been in frame. Oh, geez. This has been a day, I'll tell you. Okay. Right, like that. So then this, let's see, I want to glue this flap shut. Have to think about this, you know. Okay, I want that glued shut. Look at that though. We have another pocket. Maybe we make, uh-oh. Or not. Oh geez, what did I do? You know what? We have more envelopes. So we'll try that one again. Okay, so just like that. Just right there. Cut that open. Okay, now we want this to open. So we have to be careful where we put the glue. So I'm going to go on this side like this. See, you always got to think ahead. Think ahead of what you're doing and what your intent is. There we go. And then we want to glue down on all three sides, making sure that that opens still on the side, right? That down. Right there. Aha. Now we have a pocket. So we have a pocket here. And we got a little secret pocket here. And I don't tell you, when you're working with light, you gotta make sure there's nothing on your fingers. Or getting little spots of things on my project. Okay, so we have a pocket here and a pocket here. And what do we want to do? We have a butterfly. Sweet. Oh, I like that. Well, let's let's get out the ink. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna use? Oh, this I just started, so I wonder. I don't know if it's going to make a big difference on this butterfly or not. Oh, guy. I thought maybe it might make it stand out a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Do this. Yeah. Okay. So that looks good, huh? We'll just stick that down, won't we? Just right in the middle there. Okay, so, and then up here, we can have something. Oops. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, guys, what did I do with my... Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, thank you. I need to make a little glue bottle jewelry for this little guy. I had one on it, one of the normal sizes I make, and the weight was just too much for this smaller bottle, so I had to take it off, and so I need to make one to fit the size of the bottle, not have it overpower. So we got something in that little pocket. That's like a secret pocket. There we go. I don't like that white, the core of the paper showing, especially in an area that's supposed to be black. So I don't know, do we want to add something here? We always do, right? Always want to add something. Put that right there. Oh, guy, my fingers. Now I got archival ink on my fingers. That's not good. Let's see. I have some words here. Okay, so thinking maybe cut it so we have a little white border. That's nice. So I have a feeling that once again my video has gotten kind of long. I don't know why I don't seem to get as much done as other crafters do. Possibly I fiddle around with things too much. But anyway, you get the idea of how to make this, right? Everything else is totally up to you. How, you know, the flaps that you have, the size, you know, the overall size is, you know, that's going to be dictated by your project. So yeah, you just got an idea of how to make it, and now the rest is up to you. So anyway, that's how it's done. And ladies, if you have an idea, a better idea about how to do this bit, I would appreciate any comments or suggestions. Right now, this is the only way I can think to do it, is just to string it in the back so it comes around on either side to be able to tie. So I don't know if this I'm not sure that I'm going to keep this, although I do like the black element. Oh yeah, isn't that cute? Oh, that is adorable. And it hides the fact that I don't do the perfect bows. So yeah, until next time, guys, please join me in my continuing journey of all things junk journal. And until then, ladies, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.